Well, hello, R&E family. It's Bill Stewart. I'm with Employee Care, and I've got a great announcement for you. We are currently launching what we're calling a technical personnel network. And this is for those of you who operate in a technical role, whether you're controls, robotics, joining, maybe you're multi-craft maintenance. If you function in a technical role in one of our plants or out in field service, this is for you. And it's a really cool benefit and an online platform that's going to allow you to tap into this massive intellectual and technical and experiential knowledge that we have across R&E Automated. Again, it's an online platform. It's going to connect you with your R&E coworkers to share technical advice, to help you out of problems you may find yourself in out in the field, and to work through a lot of the technical hurdles that we all experience. It's the brainchild of Christian Jaroszewski, and I was able to get Christian in on a Teams call to talk a little bit more about this. So let's hear that meeting right now.
So we're here with my friend Christian Jaroszewski. And Christian, hey, many of our people out there out in the field and across other plants, they might not know exactly who you are. Could you take a second to introduce yourself, help us get to know you?
Yeah, no problem, Bill. I've been working for this company for 7 years. This is my dad's company, so I've been working directly for him. So pretty recent graduate of Michigan State with a bachelor's in mechanical engineering. I'm currently working on my MBA at Wayne State. So I'm 24 now. I started at 16 working as an operator. So I was in our Romeo facility at the time. And over the last 7 years, I've kind of worked in a couple different divisions between an operator, material planning, most recently laser weld technician and robot programming and applications. So, and then in the last 2 years, 1 year I spent on the road working at Magna in St. Clair, and then I stayed in our South Carolina facility quite a bit over the last year as well.
Awesome. So in the 7 years that you've been here, man, you've been drinking from a fire hose. You've got the full flavor of R&E, and you've learned quite a bit. That's impressive. And one cool thing to your credit, I was talking to a fellow in South Carolina at our Duncan plant a few days ago, last week, and he mentioned working with you for months and not knowing that you were the son of the owner. So kudos to you for just allowing your name to be based on your merit alone. That's awesome. Not a lot of people in your position could do that. But the reason we're here is we're talking about this technical personnel network that you've dreamed up. So talk to us a little bit about what led you to brainstorm this idea of a technical personnel network.
Yeah, I mean, after working at Magna and in our facility in South Carolina, I've worked with, in all of our Michigan-based plants as well. I've worked with all of our in-house technical personnel and a ton of field service guys. And, I've learned so much from everyone. They have just so much knowledge and experience that it's just been super helpful to, networking just personally with them. And when you just come to scale it up, we have over 350 guys that do that exact thing. So we have just an enormous pool of knowledge within the company. And one thing I want to capitalize on that I think is an issue that we have currently is it's hard to tap into that. If you're like, let's say you're off the road, you had a virtual interview and you get thrown on a job, you don't know anyone here yet. You don't have any resources or contacts to reach out to. And even myself being here and knowing all these people, there's times where I'm working on a robot or working on, welder. And I go, man, I don't know how to do this, but I know someone definitely does. There's so many guys out here. So that's kind of where a light bulb clicked. And I wanted to make a way so everyone could reach out to one another within the company and not have to go up a rung to your manager. So your manager can reach out. It's like, we need a good way for just a peer-to-peer contact.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. I tell you what, we've been needing this in the company for, we've been talking about it for a decade, not knowing exactly how to do it. And it's near to my heart, and I know to the other department managers on the field service side because they've all lived there. I programmed robots for 20 years, and there were times when the customer was shouting at you, your back's against the wall, and you don't know who to call. You're screaming, you need a manual to fix this problem. And this is huge, that our people can tap into a network of 350 others. Somebody has experienced the problem. Somebody can help them through it. Up until a few years ago, though, this wasn't possible. But in the virtual world we live in now, we've got lots of platforms that allow us to do networking like this. So help us to understand what caused you to land on Microsoft Teams. What does it do well that makes this technical network successful?
Yeah, I've had some previous experience with Teams. I've used quite a bit of others. I've used WhatsApp, GroupMe, kind of everything going through college and having group chats and this and that. And I like Teams a lot. I use it for my school and while I worked for, working on the road for a customer. And I thought it was easy and very convenient. And it just had a bunch of cool features that you didn't get from just the standard group message chat like you would a WhatsApp or a GroupMe, where it's just all inline text. They don't have things that Teams has, like you can do forum-based posts, file sharing, direct messages, and video calling. And there's a bunch of other features that, we have yet to even tap into. But it's something that's been available to us because we use Microsoft for all of our IT, and there's a ton of people that are already familiar with it. And I think it'd be a very good use of the software for
Yeah,
us.
yeah, definitely. I love that we can tap into that huge pool of knowledge, but in my position now, I really also like that it helps take R&E and shrink it down and make it feel a little bit smaller, helps establish some relationships, allows people within different departments to connect with the other people that, they could be separated with by hundreds of miles.
Yeah,
And
really.
it allows them to connect and understand who else is in their group and really lean on each other, much like a family would. So I'm super excited about it. So you got anything else you'd like to share? Otherwise, man, I just want to say thank you on behalf of myself and all of our employees out in the field. This is going to be great, and we're really excited about it.
No, I just appreciate all you guys helping me out with this project, and I think you guys have done an excellent job, trying to promote it and get people to use it. And I think it'll be, a very good resource for everyone once we all get accustomed to it. And feel free to reach out to me. I'll be on Teams myself. So
Awesome. Awesome. Well, thanks for taking time today, buddy. We'll talk to you soon.
thanks. Talk to you. Bye.
Bye.